Hey guys, welcome back to Fashionably Broke Podcast. I didn't think of anything clever to say for this intro, so that's on me, but welcome back to another week of your favorite podcast. We've been hinting about some things all over social media. So if you are listening on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or watching on YouTube and you don't already follow our socials, go ahead, pause the podcast right here, right now. Head on over to Instagram, head on over to TikTok, and type in Fashionably Broke Pod, and then hit the follow button because next week we're officially announcing some exciting things, and you guys are gonna want to be following us over on Instagram especially, so that you guys can kind of see what we've been working on, what we have going on in the world of Fashionably Broke. So again, yes. I highly recommend y'all go follow our social medias if you do not already.
No, okay? I agree. And once this comes out, it's literally going to be a few days until our big announcement, and you're going to be seeing pictures from the entire weekend and videos from the entire weekend that you're not going to want to miss out on. And I already can't wait. I'm counting down the days.
I know. So if that is not a hint, that basically be following us by the weekend, because we are announcing on Saturday/Sunday. So go ahead, follow along there. There's going to be a lot of fun content that we're going to be sharing. So it's going to get good. It's going to be great. But yeah, I'm going to say it one more time. Welcome back to another episode of Fashionably Broke Podcast. Kassidy, I know that you had a very, very, very exciting weekend, and I can't wait to hear all about it. So go ahead and tell me about everything you did this past weekend.
I went to the Tate McRae concert, and I want to say it was like the best time of my life. I'm really? Honestly still wearing her merch. I've wore it like every single day since. It's just like, she's so hot, and she knows how to rock the stage like no other. And like seeing her live and like her dancing and everything, I'm just like
insane.
And the fact that she's 21 years old, I'm like, this is so perfect. But we were at the concert, and I was looking around, and I like asked my friends, I was like, are we like too old to be here? Because
they're it's like so Gen Z.
But they're like 8-year-olds there, Maddie. Like 8-year-olds.
What generation are 8-year-olds in?
Not Gen Z. We're Gen Z, Maddie. We're like the cusp of Gen Z.
Cusp. We're like the mix of, we were still born in the 90s. Yeah. Like most Gen Z is not born in the 90s.
Yeah. No, I get that. But it's just like, I was looking around, and I was seeing like these girls like with the tall boy topo, and I'm just like, there's just no way you're 21. There's just no way.
They probably weren't.
No, there's no way. They look 12. Like, I kid you not, 12 years old. But anywho, I had the best time of my life, and I love her as a 25-year-old, and I'm going to keep going to her concerts because it was amazing. I will say, I think Taylor Swift, like, spoiled us with how long her concert was.
Like, damn, this is already over?
No, yeah, because it was over, and I was like, wait, encore, like...
Did she do an encore or no?
No.
So,
no.
I don't understand, like, why artists don't do an encore. Okay, Taylor Swift, I get, like, it's a 3-hour-long concert. Like, she's done. You've gotten 3 hours worth. But other musicians, like, I just don't understand why they don't do an encore. Like, I honestly feel like that's just kind of, like, if you're a singer... I don't know, I feel like the whole, like, point of a performance, like, you have this concert, and then you, like, walk on off stage, and everyone's like, encore, encore, and, like, you go on stage, and you have, like, something planned, and, like, I just feel like it's super special, so, like, I don't understand why people don't do it.
Yeah, no, I don't get it either. I wish she would have done, like, one more song, because I just felt like it was going so fast. But did I tell you that the Kid Laroi concert got rescheduled again?
No, well, I was wondering, because I was like, I didn't see you post any content, any pictures, any anything about Kid Laroi, so I was gonna ask.
Yeah, I think it
Why?
was either like Wednesday or Thursday of last week. He rescheduled again. He didn't say anything. The only reason we knew is because we got a notification from Ticketmaster saying like your date has been updated. He didn't post a story, anything literally nothing.
You're kidding.
Yeah. So I was like, what the heck is going on? And like, I think it'll still be fun, but at this point, I'm like, do I even still want to go freaking see him? It's on my birthday, like my actual birthday. But it's
Oh
like
shit.
this concert was supposed to be a Sunday, which I get, like the next day you have work, but the concert got moved to a Wednesday. So like I'm gonna have to go in office, drive back home, change, let Dallas out, drive to the concert, drive back home just to get up at freaking 5:30 to go to work again. Like,
On your birthday. Like honestly,
yeah,
I'd rather go to dinner and get drinks.
exactly, exactly. Now if it was Take McRae, like different story. But I'm sorry, like so we're gonna play by ear, but who knows? He's probably gonna cancel it in general after everything. Like,
I wonder, like, that makes no sense, especially for him to, like, not even post that it was being rescheduled.
yeah, no, I was so confused because I thought it was really gonna work out since Tate and the Kid Laroi are dating, and I'm like, oh my God, how cute.
Like, are they still? And are they actually?
Yeah,
So they are still, like, seeing each other?
I think so. He just posted her like the other day.
Oh, so then why didn't
That's
he
what
say
I'm
anything?
that's what I'm saying. I have no idea. And when we were at the Tate concert at the Toyota Music Factory, they were even like flashing like who's playing next or like the upcoming shows, and he was still on there for like the next day.
That's
So,
so weird.
yeah, I don't know what happened or what's going on with him because he's rescheduling shows like no other in Texas, and like everyone's getting so mad about it,
I mean,
as they
yeah,
should.
honestly, after, like, the first, like, if it were me, I'd be like, I don't want to go anymore.
Yeah, and the tickets were like $40, like whatever.
Oh, that's kind of nothing.
Yeah. So my high was seeing Tate. My low was that the Kid Laroi was rescheduled yet a freaking again. But it was such a fun weekend, and I loved her.
Good.
And kind of glad it wasn't like back-to-back concerts because that
Yeah.
would have been a lot.
Well, good. I'm kind of
Yeah.
jealous. It seemed like you had a really, really good time. Also, I've been loving your TikToks that you've been posting. I feel
Oh my
like
God.
seeing Tate has like given you like this whole new like I don't know, like pizzazz.
No, I'm telling you, sometimes I just gotta get my spark back when it comes to TikTok. Like, there are some days, or months, I should say, where I'm just like, I don't even want to post anything. I don't know what to post, whatever. And then, like, after the concert, I was like, I'm just gonna post literally whatever, whenever, because
Yeah.
who cares? But your TikTok of the wedding OOTD, that dress was beautiful.
Oh, well,
And
thank you.
the earrings.
Thank you. So when I tell y'all, ASOS is literally like my bread and butter. It ASOS has so much good stuff. So, kind of jumping into my highs and lows. So, I went to Texas this weekend to go see my parents, and then it was my cousin's wedding. So he got married in San Antonio. So flew in Austin, hung out in Austin, then went to San Antonio for the wedding, then back to Austin, then obviously flew back to Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I found the dress on ASOS, and I'm pretty sure when I got it, I found it on sale. And so, but I'm obsessed. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not gonna like humble brag here. The video kind of popped off for a sec.
No, it did. It did.
I was like,
And I was like,
hello. But everyone's been like like I hate to be like that, but then messaging me about the dress, and so I'm like, it's not even $100.
yeah. No,
It's
that's
like
so
80
good.
something dollars. Earrings, ASOS too, and they were cheap as hell.
Dude, I need to start shopping there because I even got like the set I'll be wearing this weekend. And like, I love it. Love, love,
I'm
love,
t-
love, love.
I've been telling you, and too, like the shirt that I'm wearing right now is literally ASOS. Like you can find the most unique stuff on there that no one else has.
Yeah, and you can't beat
No
that
one
like 2 day
else has.
shipping.
Oh
Like,
my God, I know.
no
I
one does
know.
that anymore.
Yeah, so this coming weekend, I'm probably going to be decked out in ASOS. But
Me
yeah,
as well.
no, it was honestly, I felt really good. Like, I feel like it was the first time I've really gotten to like dress up and like fully do my makeup and like take my time. So I'm not
Mm-hmm.
gonna lie, I was feeling myself. So I'm so sorry for all of the pictures and all of the videos
Do
and
not be
content.
sorry.
Um, because I felt good. I felt pretty. But it was a lot of fun. It was really good. I got to see my 99-year-old great grandmother.
Oh my God, wow.
Yes. She got to meet my boyfriend, which was kind of fun. And she
Yeah.
actually turns 100 in 2 months. So I know
Oh
that's
my God.
insane.
That is insane. That's amazing.
Insane. So it was really neat to, kind of get the whole family back together. Um, low. I don't think I have any lows right
Not yet. Not yet.
now. Not yet. Other than I'm a little stressed out this week, which is like, you know, the exciting news that we have coming up this weekend. So I just kind of need to I just like need the week to go by really, really fast.
Yeah. I just need it to be here already, but I think we have everything set up, good to go. Like I think we're good to go. Other than like
Yeah.
getting ourselves ready out the door,
Mm-hmm.
like we're good.
Yeah. Also, I'm telling you that I feel like I have cured my depression by just going to the airport and getting on an airplane to go somewhere. Because when I tell you, I feel like it's been so long since I've like flown anywhere, but I know I've like gone to Louisiana a couple of times. Holy, the feeling that I got walking into that airport on Friday or Thursday night, I was like, Mama's home.
No, it's
Like,
just such
I
a
am
fun
cured.
feeling.
I'm
Yeah.
cured.
Yeah, no, I love walking into an airport and they get your airport snacks, sit down at the
Yes.
gate, and you're like, I'm ready. I'm
You're
ready
like,
for this
I'm
trip.
going somewhere, so I'm excited because I have a lot more travels coming up these next couple of weeks. So
But
I
good
feel
thing you didn't
like
get stuck in all the
I
canceled
know.
flights. That was crazy.
I know. I know. I didn't know about it until you were texting me.
Mm-hmm.
I had
Yeah.
absolutely no idea, but it didn't affect Southwest like at all. We had our
Mm-hmm.
flights delayed. Like we were delayed coming in and then we were delayed leaving, but nothing else. Like we were totally fine, good to take off and everything.
I feel like it's just a given for a flight to be delayed nowadays. It's like, yep,
Yeah.
it's delayed. It is what it
Yeah.
is.
It was only 30 minutes too. And like I was
Oh,
nervous
nice.
because leaving on Thursday, we took a 10 p.m. flight. Yeah, so late. So our flight ended up it was like a 10:30 flight. It ended up getting delayed like 30 minutes. So we didn't take off until like 11 something.
Mm-hmm.
And I was freaked out because like that's a late flight. Like normally they just cancel them.
Yeah.
But they
Well,
didn't. So
good thing they didn't.
no, I know. But yeah, I think that's all I have going on. Thank God I don't really have any lows this week.
Yeah.
And
No, that's good. That's good. You're on the up. You went to the airport. You're about to
hmm
be in the airport again. It's about to be such a fun weekend. We get to see each other. Thank the Lord.
Oh, I
I'm
know.
so excited.
You finally get to see your house. I'm like the
Oh my
worst
God,
friend
yes.
on the freaking planet because I have not been to your house yet, and you've been in your house for like over a year.
I honestly forget that you haven't been to my house. 100% I forget. I
Yeah,
guess the last time you were here was the
so
launch of the
it
podcast
was literally forever ago.
when I
I'm a
lived in
shitty friend.
Dallas. Oh
Yeah,
my
I'm a
God,
shitty
whatever.
friend.
Whatever. I've been coming to Nashville because it's so fun there.
Well, I'm excited because I don't think I've ever really, really like been to Fort Worth.
hmm
Like I don't think I've ever seen like downtown Fort Worth.
It'll be fun. I'm excited. I'm
Oh, I'm
excited for you to see the
so
rooftop and
excited.
everything. I feel like you're gonna love the rooftop.
I know, I can't wait. I cannot wait. So we'll see you at the Sinclair next weekend.
See you there.
All right, let's get into our notes. Cassidy, you wrote down some pretty interesting things. So obviously, as the world knows, the Olympics starts this Friday. So since we'll be together, even though we'll be extremely busy, we might have to like rewatch the opening ceremonies.
No, I know because the opening ceremony is on Friday and I'm dying to see it like with all the fashion because like all they dress like nicely in the opening
Mm-hmm.
ceremonies and everyone's sponsored by somebody. But I've just been into the TikToks. It's all over my FYP. Just like their athletic wear of like, obviously Nike is sponsoring the US. And then my favorite, Lululemon is sponsoring Canada.
I know. The Canadians are so lucky. Like, how did they get so lucky?
So lucky. Like, I wonder what the contract looks like for like the Olympics and Nike, like the US Olympics. Like, I think we're signed in for life. I don't think any going back.
With Nike and with Ralph Lauren. Like, I really don't think that there's going to be any switching up anytime soon. But what I'm curious about is because I know that there's a couple people on, or that are going to be in the Olympics on the U.S. team. Like, they're sponsored by Lulu. So, like, obviously, do sponsorships, like, kind of, like, pause while they're at the Olympics? Because, like, they have to wear Nike.
Yeah, I think so, because I think, like, your personal name can be like sponsored by Lulu, but when you're like within the Olympic team, you're like under that tier of Olympic team. So you probably can't wear Lulu the entire time while you're there because it's all
you have to wear
by Nike.
What you're given. And then of course Skims was another sponsor of the US team.
Yeah, and I did not know that they have, like, once they arrive in Paris, like, every country has their own, like, set up warehouse where they go pick up, like, all their merch. And they just, like, go through everything, try everything on, get the bag, fill the bag. And I'm just like, I mean, yeah, like, you deserve it. You're an Olympian. But, like, hello? Me?
Yeah. But, like, it's kind of crazy, like, the Olympic Village in itself, and like we're gonna get to like another crazy part that they implemented 4 years ago, and I don't know where was the Olympics? I almost said last year, 4 years ago. Tokyo.
No?
Tokyo.
Yeah, Tokyo.
But no, I mean it's like when they call it the Olympic Village, it is like fully an Olympic village.
Yeah,
because they have to turn in like their laundry to get washed, and like they turn it in, it gets sorted, and then like they get it back the next day. There's a grocery store on like or in the Olympic Village in case they need anything. Of course, there's like a cafeteria and all of that, which is like just insane.
it's just weird. And like how all of it's working, it's like, I feel like this year's the year we really got to like see like leading up to it, or people traveling there, or like what the it's almost like a freaking compound with everyone there. Like,
Wait, when did the Winter Olympic? Whoa, I can't talk. Winter Olympics. Hello?
Winter Olympics?
Winter Olympics happen? Because I feel like, too, that year, whenever that was, probably last year, like, we got to see a lot as well. Because, like, I remember a lot of this stuff from, like, last year, seeing all of the Olympic athletes that participate in the winter sports posting. But, like, I feel like, yeah, we're definitely seeing a lot more for the summer.
Yeah.
I just find it so interesting. I mean, just, like, I can't even, again, I'm going to restate what I said a couple weeks ago. Like, I just can't even imagine, like, being an Olympian. And they're just, like, taking videos all calm and chill. And they're like, yeah, like, let's go through my merch that I got. And I would be, like, freaking out.
No, they're just like so used to it by now, and they're so like they do this day in and day out. Like they are the best of the freaking best, which leads me into the next thing, which I think is crazy, is them sleeping literally on cardboard beds.
So this was implemented for the Winter Olympics. This is when it first started, was the cardboard beds. Because what I think, so now they say it's for like, it's really good for the environment. Like it's environmental, like it's friendly, whatever. I can't get my words out today. Also like how it's cardboard.
That's what I'm saying. It's cardboard, and I'm not understanding why. Maybe this is me just being so oblivious and not really knowing anything about the Olympics. Why can't every country just be at a different hotel?
Because that's so many. Because you have to keep them all together. Like they can't fraternize. Because there's also kind of like it's a controlled environment. So
but still, you can do that in a hotel.
Any edge. I don't know. I think it's just like security reasons and just to keep everyone kind of in one place. So a couple years ago when they first came up with the idea for the cardboard, because I think it was Tokyo, and there was a couple reasons that like were kind of passed around as to why they started that. So one, I heard like because of COVID, like they're disposable, they can just get rid of them. Two, so they can't
hook up with each
do
other.
the hanky-panky.
Right, I've heard that, yes.
On the beds. And then three, because it's like environmentally friendly, it's like eco-friendly, blah, blah, blah. But I'm also like, I don't understand how it's like eco-friendly. Okay, I get like hooking up, but you see videos of people like jumping on the beds and they're not breaking. So I'm like, okay, I'm pretty sure that it would stay together.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, now that you say it that way, yeah. Very, very freaking true. It's just weird, and it's so especially
weird.
When this is like the biggest of the big, and like
you need to
have to be. Yes. I would be tossing and turning.
Well,
I would not be sleeping.
So have you seen the videos too of like how they can customize the bed to them and like their sleeping preference? So their mattress isn't even like a mattress. It's basically like this weird like styrofoam, like super lightweight, almost like what baby beds that you put in cribs are made of. So it's like if they were to like be on their face, they can still breathe through the mattress and it won't
airy.
Like them.
Yeah.
So there's like two sides to it. So there's
like firm or like soft.
And then they have a super thin like mattress topper on the top. And then also, I want to talk about how ugly the comforters are.
No, they're horrible. Everything about that is horrible. And like I get there's a lot of them, but like come on, can't we be sponsored by somebody? Like
I mean, they're building out the whole thing. Like you can just get dorm beds. Like get bunk beds. I mean, they used to do that in the past. I mean, I don't really understand. I mean, it's probably it's probably budget friendly for the city. And I know that the city had to do a lot to prepare to host the Olympics. I know Paris was in some rough shape. So they probably were like, yeah, we need to cut some costs somewhere. And it's so funny because I keep seeing the videos too of all the French people. They're so pissed about having the Olympics. Like they're beyond pissed.
And do you know like the day they're like for some day, I don't know if it's just one day or like when it is, but they're stopping all travel. Like planes can't fly into Paris. Yeah.
Well, it makes sense because I didn't realize how small Paris really is. It's like smaller than Austin.
Yeah.
Like it's tiny.
Right.
So I think it's like it's only 3 million people, and then there's like an alleged like almost 60 million that are supposed to be there. And they're like Paris is literally gonna fall. Like it can't hold that many people. So like I get why they're seizing all travel, but it's like, then why host the Olympics there?
I was just to say, then that's the issue. Why are you hosting it there? And why did you accept that? Like, there should be certain requirements you have to freaking have, and that should not be like it should not be hosted here if you can't, house that many people, or even like, I don't even know what to call it, land that many people.
Yeah.
There's not enough land. I mean,
land that many. I'm done. But I am so excited. I know we talked about equestrian being one of my favorite sports in the Olympics because it's going to be held at Versailles, which is going to be stunning.
Yeah.
So I'm super pumped. I love the Olympics, so I'm just so excited for them to start.
Yeah, I'm excited to catch a few things. I probably won't obviously be tuning into like everything.
Yeah, I think it's hard. It's just day.
Yeah, but the opening ceremonies, like I love that. I feel like every time like US walks in, I just get like goosebumps. I'm like, there we are. We are.
And I'm gonna be curious to see how they do it because they're all floating in on boats.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, they're gonna be on the Seine. They're gonna be on the Seine River. And then two, Sabrina Carpenter has been doing a lot of promotion for the Olympics, so I'm like, is she gonna be there? Like, is she gonna perform?
Wow, I never thought about that.
Because she has like a commercial for it.
Guess I'm out of the loop on commercials. Haven't really seen that one.
It just comes up on my TikTok literally all the time.
I'll have to look that up and see.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited. We'll have to catch some Friday when you get into town, rewatch some things to kind of see the opening and talk about all of that because that'll be so fun to talk about. And I'm excited to see. Oh, lastly, I think the medals are being made by Louis Vuitton.
Oh my God, yes.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Like,
that's the Olympics you want to be at, and that's the Olympics that you want to goddamn place gold, silver, or bronze because you're going to take home a Louis Vuitton Olympic medal. Are you kidding me?
Like, I don't think it gets better than that. I truly don't think it gets any better than that. And I'm just like,
No, I know.
What?
So, like, I keep saying next year. In 4 years, it better be, like, hosted in Italy, and then Gucci or another Italian brand makes the medals.
Yeah, so I'm excited to see like the medals up close too and just see
Oh my God.
the vibes of those.
I know, and then like the torches too were also Louis Vuitton. Like, I'm just shook. I'm shook.
I mean, obviously they're like just sponsoring, like they probably don't pay much for them, but I'm like, oh, you didn't cut costs there, did you?
No.
You're gonna sleep in a cardboard bed, but here's a Louis Vuitton medal.
Hey, honestly, I would sleep in a cardboard bed any day of the week to get a Louis Vuitton medal.
I would sleep on the streets. You don't even have to give me a bed.
Exactly. I'll sleep with the French rats, okay?
We be. Okay.
I'll sleep with the goddamn French bed bugs. I don't care.
Don't even mention the bed bugs.
Could be another reason as to why they are using cardboard. Because they went through that whole thing with, like, a bed bug breakout.
Yeah, that was bad.
It was awful.
Like, I couldn't fall asleep because I would think about it too much, and then I'd be like, I feel something on my leg. I have bed bugs.
So, I mean, honestly, it might be smart if they are thinking that it could happen again.
And, like, how long are they staying there for?
A long time. I don't know. I think it just kind of varies and depends on, like, when your sport goes. Because it's like, when did everyone have to get there? Because all of a sudden, I feel like I was on TikTok and it was like, oh my God, okay, so now everyone is in France.
Oh, yeah, they're there. They're there.
Yeah, they're there, but like, when did they know?
Yeah, I don't know. And then I don't know when. I guess everyone would just leave at different times. Like, once you're done,
Yeah,
you probably head back.
I
But
guess I would turn it into a vacation.
no, literally, I'm actually gonna go vacay after this
Yeah.
gold medal. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you. Okay, moving on from the Olympics. As you can tell, we're very excited. This is something else I'm super, super, super excited about.
Yeah.
So Stanley Cups decided to collaborate with LoveShackFancy.
Yeah, I just like I feel like they have been on the collab galore, like LoveShackFancy.
They've been on collabing with I think every single person.
Exactly. And it's like, are you collabing to try to like bring in more people because you're needing more visibility?
I kind
Or
of
like
think so.
that's just crazy. Like, and I always knew, obviously LoveShackFancy is expensive, but like every time I look at their prices, I'm like, damn, I forget they're that expensive.
Yeah, they are that expensive. And I really hope because like Stanley Cups are already $40 something.
No way they're gonna be more.
I
No
hope
way.
I hope not.
But I saw, I think you sent me like what they're gonna look like.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God, I'm in love, and I'm not even like a girly preppy floral girl, but like
Which one I want.
what one?
I want the like one with like the little pattern.
Is it the pink one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too.
It's the one that's gonna sell it the quickest.
Yeah, because the other ones I wasn't
That
I think
impressed with.
I was expecting to really like the blue, but it's just like the print's too big, like
I
you're
know,
saying. It's just like
I wish the print was a little bit smaller.
mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's only, oh my God, they have straw covers too. That's a little
Yeah.
bow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, this one, oh Jesus.
Yeah, that's the one I want.
Yeah, that is
That's gonna,
so
it's
cute.
gonna sell out so fast.
August 6th is when they launch.
You bet your bottom dollar I'm gonna be signing up. I'm gonna be purchasing.
Oh, this literally says, why did they just go from 55 to 60? They haven't even dropped. Dang it. I wonder if it's on their website.
55 to 60? So it's already more expensive. But do you know who I want to see LoveShackFancy collab with?
Oh yeah, they're 60. Oh, I don't know if I can do that.
I don't think I can do that either.
Yeah, I don't like it that much.
It's a little too expensive.
Yeah.
But a company I really want to see LoveShackFancy collab with is Wrangler. I think that would be the coolest freaking collab ever.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I've been loving? And they've collabed before, but Kinsey Elizabeth was just wearing one of their overall dresses.
Really?
And it was adorable. It was the Wrangler and Staud collab that they just dropped again.
Okay, yeah, I'm obsessed with that collab.
Yeah, but they just like I
It's
hadn't
great.
seen these like Wrangler or not the what are they overall dresses. Like it's cute. I'll have to send you the TikTok after because like I saw it and I saw the top or like the patching in the front. It was Wrangler and I was like, oh my God, like that's cute for Wrangler. And then she's like, oh, it's like the Wrangler Staud collab, and I'm like,
Ah,
I just need to like bite the bullet and just do it because like
yeah.
I want it so bad, and especially like the denim jacket as well.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like not bad pricing for like good denim. So I just
Yeah.
need to get it.
Well, and like Staud is basically like designer. Um, I'm obsessed with this with like the Staud bags too. I really
So I say
want a
I've
Staud
seen
bag.
the sardine one everywhere now.
I
Like everyone has
want
it.
it so bad, so
Yeah.
freaking bad. Like the blue sardine purse.
Mm-hmm.
I die every time. I
Yeah,
die.
no, it's beautiful. That's something that like I would get. That's definitely like so your style.
Yeah. Yeah. No, 100%. So, I'm kind of sad about the Love Shack Fancy Stanley for it being so expensive.
I know, and that's for, or it is the 40-ounce ones, but still, it looks like they're only dropping 40 ounces, not the 30. So it's like the bigger one.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, $60 for all of them, and it looks like there's only the 4 that they've displayed.
That's insane. Another person that Love Shack Fancy has collabed with, Kendra Scott, and we just saw that Kendra Scott is opening Yellow Rose, which is going to be more of like a Western, like ready to wear store. Like she's
Yeah.
start doing clothes, boots, other accessories. That's insane.
So I like, did we miss the memo? When did this even get brought to light? Like, that's the first thing I had ever seen on it.
I think that
And
was
you
the
know,
announcement.
I mean, I would assume so. I feel like we would have seen something because they've had like little pop-ups with Yellow Rose. Because they had one like in Fort Worth that like everyone loved to go to. But I'm surprised they turned it into a whole brand because they got a lot of backlash from like the Western community because it's like not real turquoise, even though they're stating it is and selling it at the price as like it is. Um, I don't know much about like real turquoise and what makes it and what doesn't. But it was like a huge hot commodity here of everyone being like Kendra Scott, like you can't do this, like blah, blah, like they were going off here.
Really?
Yeah, like it was bad, but that was only like the jewelry. So like you said, they're going to have like a clothing line,
Yeah,
they're going to have boots, and then they're going to have hats as well. So I'm very curious to see the boots. I feel like a hat bar, we've seen it. It's been done before.
Yeah.
But boots wise, I really hope she makes like her own line of boots and doesn't just like put other brands in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like we haven't seen like a good boot brand come to light recently.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah.
So I'm
And
really curious to see that.
and me too. And I'm curious to see if it's gonna be like an only in Austin type thing, or if she kind of work to expand it. No, and I'm just very curious to see kind of like where she takes it and what they're gonna have. So I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yeah, you know she's gonna collab with Wrangler sooner or later.
Oh,
You know for a
100%.
fact if they're not already on it. So
100%. Then another topic that we don't really have to touch a lot on because I honestly didn't do that much research, and it's of course the topic that I put. But I know Tory Burch just had a huge brand trip to Saint Tropez, so the south of France, and they had like their own, like it literally looked like they had their own island.
yeah, no, it looked absolutely stunning. I know Bridget and Danielle, the twin sister, like Acquired Style, and her sister were there, and those were really the only people I knew out of the
Recognized.
group. Right.
Same.
And I was very shocked by that because I was looking it up being like, "Oh, who else went? Who else went?" And I am loving Bridget and Danielle because they are so like I this is gonna sound bad, but like there's just such a defining thing. But like yes, like so many people love Tarte and love the trips, but like this is a Tory Burch brand trip. Like this is like 10 steps above that, and like getting to wear like their designer like show clothes. I mean the dresses they were beautiful.
No, yeah,
Like
100%.
it was amazing, and I just feel like with the fashion show starting up soon in a few months, I really feel like they're going to be in something or obviously front row of something of that sort.
I really hope, and to kind of like bounce off what you were saying, Bridget and Danielle, they are, I think, two of my favorite influencers right now. Like their content is like very curated, but it's also so real and realistic. Or they can post like a very aesthetic video. Then the next one is like something hilarious where it's like, okay, they're real people, like they're normal. And
Right.
I just think that they're very authentic, and like they truly are, they truly like show who they are online, and like they're that way in person. I mean, I also just love their style.
Yeah.
It's dumb, insane.
I mean, they can pull anything off. Anything.
Anything off. And so like I mean I'm always referring back to their pages. I think like every day just to get inspiration. So no, they've been doing so well.
Yeah. And I am so shocked because, Danielle, her sister, is starting to take social media like way more serious. I'm very shocked she still has her full-time job.
Yeah, I think she's probably gonna drop it soon.
Yeah, I think she will too, but it's like crazy that she's even like lasted like this long, doing both of everything. But the thing is, like, people follow her because they love like her corporate looks and everything. So that's just the thing of social media. You will never freaking win. Is like when you do become that full influencer, it's like, oh my God, you're not relatable anymore. Blah blah blah. But well, yeah, I ain't gonna be working my 8 to 5 if I'm making millions doing this.
10,
See ya.
10 times more posting videos online.
Yeah, sorry I'm not relatable, but I'm getting my bag. Thank
Yeah.
you.
God. Well, that kind of leads me into our last topic. Speaking of hate, I feel like Olivia and London have been kind of
Yes.
back receiving some brunt of online hate. I think it was last week, Olivia was like fully attacked by an account for no reason, which is absolutely insane. And it just kind of like gets you thinking about like people fully sit behind like their phones and like will literally type the nastiest things for what? For their own enjoyment.
Yeah. And that's the thing is like Olivia was already being so vulnerable, saying like how much she misses her mom, that she feels like she's forgetting things her mom would tell her. Like
Mm-hmm.
as the years go on, she like doesn't know how to like hold on to that. And like this rant account out of nowhere. And you know what's crazy is like they posted the account and like I went to go look it up and like it wasn't there.
Okay, so this is where so I went to go look at her account and I found it.
How?
I typed in the name. But I think I know why her account probably you couldn't find it. So that girl was actively posting stories and like videos like response to like Olivia like saying the nastiest things, had the nastiest things on her story about Olivia, just like randomly, just for fun. Like for fun. She didn't really have many like pictures on her page. I reported every single picture. And I reported it. And I'm like, obviously I don't know like Olivia in London, but that just like pisses me off to no belief. If someone were to do that to you, I would do the same goddamn thing. I would go report every single photo and I would report their profile and I'd be like, they're harassing and bullying someone I know, take down their profile. I think that so many people were like,
100%.
Wow, and like did the same thing that I did, which like, again, why did I do it? I don't really know, but it like pissed me off. Like everyone's human and I could only imagine like if someone was saying that to me, like I would be so like, what?
About a parent who has passed.
Yes, it was
like, are insane. That is like the lowest of low. Come on. Like
no,
you just have like nothing better and like you hate yourself and you hate your life. And that's why you're wanting people to feel that way because you feel that way about yourself.
Oh, 100%. So I was like, screw this lady. I don't even know who she is. She doesn't have no beef with me, but I'm like, report. She needs to be taken down. So I think that she is.
I must have been late to the game because I looked and I could not find it at all. So it worked, Maddie. Great job. Great job standing up for the girls.
But I think that's all I have for today. Do you have anything that you'd like to add?
No, I think we're good. Once again, thank y'all so much for tuning in to Fashionably Broke Podcast. We will be in a new location next episode when it comes out. Like Maddie said, keep an eye out on socials, even turn those notifications on.
Please.
Because we have something coming up and I don't think they're going to last long, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, like seriously, you're going to want to be the like first one to be notified. So
we're getting a little concerned because we know that like these are gonna fly. So but we're excited.
Excited. Actually, like extremely excited. But thank you guys for listening. This was a little bit of a shorter episode for you guys. But as Kassidy said, we have a very exciting episode next week. We have some just really exciting things coming up, and we cannot contain our excitement or hold our tongue like really much longer. So, we love you guys. Thank you so much for listening, and make sure to not only follow the podcast on social media, but also follow Kassidy Ray and Maddie Schweppe. You can find us on Instagram and TikTok. And that's pretty much it. Yep. So we love you guys, and we'll see you next week.
Bye, guys.